So today I'm gonna show you the fun part. So I made this pistachio brulee and I'm gonna burn this. Really easy to make, and today I'm taking a break on making sauce and make this. And let's just do this. I know you guys are tired of seeing the sauces every day, so I'm here today to change it a little bit. So in my history of cooking, I kinda don't like baking, but here I am, right? I realized that if you go farther in cooking, you have no choice but to go to baking. And yeah, through my journey, I realized that they're really all connected. Cooking, baking, fermentation, they all have connection to each other. Today I'm gonna show you a dessert that's popular here. Honestly, I'm learning this thing called Creme Anglaise. So that's what it's called in French, but basically it's an English custard, and there's so many types of it. Creme Brulé is kind of like that. It's the same root. The basic ingredients for custard, it's all the same. It's always milk, egg. Sometimes it's egg yolk, sometimes it's just egg. Creme brulee, we're gonna use egg yolks. Then I see some recipes and some people put a whole egg in the creme brulee. I don't get it. Sugar, most people will recommend to use a caster sugar. The last thing is flavorings, and these are the two things you can have. I'm gonna make a pistachio brulee. You'll find this in Costco, and recently they just released this. It's like a pistachio spread. So my recipe calls for 5 egg yolk. If you have a 5 egg yolk, you're gonna use 2 cups of cream. You can mix cream or milk. Based on my experience, I did that. 1/2 of sugar, but since I'm using... Basically, you want to start by heating up your cream or milk. You want to flavor this by vanilla bean. You can just use some of that. In the recipe for 5 egg yolks, 1 bean is enough. If you don't have a bean, you have an extra, is 1 teaspoon. They cut it in half. Then the back of the spoon. Oh shit, I lied. That's the vanilla bean, right? Don't spill. Some people put sugar in this. I don't know why. But I'm gonna put the pistachio there. I did this before, and from my experience is for 1/2 cup that it's best to heat it up and melt it in there. So the best thing about making your own dessert is it's healthier. You can always adjust. You can pick your own ingredients. The first step is combining all the flavorings and heat it up through low heat. Yeah, while it's heating up, we're just gonna dissolve the thing or kind of like infuse the flavor in there. So you don't want this to boil, okay? You just want to heat it up. There's an actual temperature, I think it's 170 to 180. That it's heating up, we're gonna do our egg yolks. 15 egg yolks. Then I'll be here in a while. Make sure you subscribe first before. Just kidding, that was a joke. Okay, so 1. So the next thing is we're gonna add sugar and we're gonna whisk this. They're f***ing hard. Pablo Escobar will take that. Fuck, another one. Another one. We're gonna talk about tempering again. So tempering is because we're mixing at different temperature levels. Yes, we need to be careful and not to add them all in one thing. I guess that's the reason why we temper. In the eggs, it's gonna cook the egg. After that heated up I'm gonna bring that down to temperature and I'm gonna leave it for 15 minutes to sit there. So the last thing I forgot that I haven't done in my last thing, so you have to put the pinch of salt. So yeah, these are the container. I got it ready, and all you need to do is put a hot water. Just fill it in the halfway. So I'm heating a hot water for the bain-marie, and right now it's kind of close. You want it to heat up your oven for 325 F. You're gonna heat it up for about 20 to 40 minutes. So in order to tell if it's done, when you touch the bowl or the ramekin, it shouldn't really be jiggling, and that's when it kind of set. Because we're gonna cool this down. And we're gonna slowly add it here. That's where the tempering is, okay? So it's really just too hot, and basically we're just gonna strain this because of the beans, right? And it's cooler, it's faster to cool it in here than there. So it's at 130 right now and 122. I'm pretty sure I can add it here. Put a little bit and whisk it. A little bit of time, no rushing. Yeah, we're gonna see the result if I failed or not. Okay, I know I'm gonna make a mess here because it's a round shit. Oh, I'm just gonna put it in here. Boiling hot water and straight to the oven. So yeah, it took me a while, but I got them in there. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a timer.
2 hours later.
So here it is. It turns out right, but when I did it the first time, it's better. Maybe I kind of burn it based on the color of that. When I did the first one, it doesn't look like that. And it just has a burnt sugar in there. That's why it looks like that. So yeah, I'm gonna know if I've tasted this, and that's where I know if I fail. But right now, we'll see what will happen. And this is the stage. I'm gonna put them in a cooler for 1 to 2 hours. Right? Then I'm gonna sprinkle sugar and so yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the cooler for now and wait again for 2 hours, come back and do the sugar thing. Which is, that's the best part of the creme brulee. I'm gonna let you know in the comments or maybe the intro what it tastes like. Alright, so that's everything, and